Nice, beautiful day in Washington County. Getting a lot of rain. As my wife asked me yesterday evening, it was sprinkling a little bit. She said, "How much rain do we get?" I said, 10 inches between the drops.
That's right.
But that's the way it is. It's always this way in Texas and August. So, okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Washington County Commissioners Court is now in session, Tuesday, August 11, 2026 at 9 a.m. And Commissioner Mayeski, would you introduce this morning?
Yes, today we'll have Janelle Blair with Brenham Presbyterian lead us in the invocation, then we'll do the pledges.
Please pray with me. Mighty God, we know you by so many varied names. We experience you in diverse ways, and yet you love us all. And you hold all in this county in your loving arms. And so this day we seek your spirit upon all who are gathered to make decisions, to speak their mind, to share their wisdom, praying that your wisdom and your compassion might guide every decision and every interaction. Gracious God, may we all focus on living together in peace and in grace, that we might build this county into a place that is peaceable and gracious for all. We pray in the name of all who love you, and we pray as Christ's people. Amen.
Amen.
Our pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. Item number 3, consideration and approval of an order authorizing the issuance and sale of Washington County, Texas certificates of obligation, Series 2026, levying a tax in payment thereof, awarding the sale thereof, authorizing the execution and delivery of a paying agent registrar agreement, approving the official statement, and enacting other provisions relating thereto. I ask the county clerk to.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to let the court know there was a petition protesting the issuance of these certificates of obligation filed yesterday. Under Texas Local Government Code 271.049C, they need 5% of registered voters to have a successful petition. Washington County as of yesterday had 25,897 registered voters, meaning they would need 1,295 signatures. The petition I received yesterday contains 703, which is 592 short of the 1,295 required. Additionally, I received 3 affidavits withdrawing their names from the petition, so that would bring it to 700 signatures.
Thank you, sir. Okay, for the public's consideration, this is the certificate of obligation that we're going to offer to construct the Judicial Center. Is there any other comments from the court?
I think there's been a lot of discussion. What came out of the petition allowed for our constituency to learn even more about what was part of this project. And so I think that a lot of information has been provided. There's still more information as the project moves forward. And today, with the petition being unsuccessful, it is an opportunity for us to move forward and get the best rate, get the best construction cost that we can possibly get. So I think at the end of the day, everything that is required of us to provide the public information and to allow for the public to have a say has been done. So I appreciate everyone who's been a part of this process and has worked so hard to provide the information that needed to be provided.
A bit more information. This is from Mr. Gary Kimball, our financial analyst for this project. His note is, I am pleased to report we received 12 bids on the CO deal offered this afternoon. This is an exceptional reception by the market. We still need to verify all the bids against the bid specs, but the apparent winner came in with a rate of 4.41%, which is slightly above what we budgeted, 4.35, due to a rise in rates from the market opening this morning. That's Tuesday. Unfortunately, volatility has been high with pushback from Iran over the weekend about opening Hormuz Strait. Quantified, this difference is equal to less than $19,000 per year, which translates into 27 1/1000ths of a penny above what we budgeted. Is there a motion?
A motion to approve the order authorizing the issuance and sale of Washington County, Texas Certificates of Obligation Series 2026, levying a tax and payment thereof, awarding the sale thereof, authorizing the execution and delivery of a paying agent register agreement, approving the official statement, and enacting other provisions relating thereto.
I'll second that.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries 4-1. Item number 4, discuss and take possible action to approve a proclamation recognizing August 11, 2026 as 811 Day in Washington County and encouraging safe digging practices. Proclamation. Whereas thousands of times each year underground infrastructure in Texas is damaged by those who do not have underground lines located prior to digging. And whereas damage to underground infrastructure can cause service interruptions, environmental damage, threats to public safety, and significant repair costs. And whereas in 2005, the Federal Communications Commission designated 811 as the national call before you dig number, providing contractors and homeowners in a simple way to contact utility operators and request the location of underground lines before digging. And whereas the Lower Brazos Damage Prevention Council, a stakeholder-driven organization dedicated to preventing damage to underground utilities in the Gulf Coast region, promotes the National 811 notification system in an effort to reduce these damages. And whereas damage prevention is a shared responsibility, and by using safe digging practices and calling 811 before digging, contractors and homeowners throughout Washington County can help prevent damage, save time and money, and keep our communities and infrastructure safe and connected. And whereas protecting underground facilities also helps safeguard the soil, water, and essential infrastructure upon which our community depends. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Washington County Commissioners Court does hereby proclaim August 11, 2026 as Safe Digging Day in Washington County, and encourages contractors and homeowners throughout Washington County to always call 811 before digging. Safe digging is no accident. And we have with us this morning Mr. Andrew Boston with the Gas Department's Rental Utilities, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Andy Rothstein, yes. I would like to thank the judge and commissioners for recognizing today. Of course, call 811 before you dig. What better day to recognize a safe digging day than 8/11? Every day is a safe digging day. We always need to keep that in mind. We have damages within the city. Gas also reaches out into the county some, but there are some high pressure lines out there in the county. So if you don't call 811 before you dig, guess who you're gonna have to call next? 911. And when you get to that point, you're in a bad situation. So I thank y'all for recognizing this. The city council did this last week also. And Actually, April is Safe Digging Month, and so today is Safe Digging Day. Thank
All
you
right.
very much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Present you with the proclamation. And turn around and get some photos. Turn over.
Oh, where are we going? Carrie first?
All right. Thank y'all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
Item number 5, discussion and possible action on the 2026 Washington County Fair Trail Ride right-of-way permit application. Court, I have reviewed that. It has all the necessary signatures. The sheriff, the EMS, everybody that needed to sign has signed this, with the exception of us.
I move to approve the 2026 Washington County Fair Trail Ride right-of-way permit application.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Judge, I don't think we approved the proclamation.
I think you're absolutely right, Commissioner. We need a motion to approve the proclamation.
A motion to approve the proclamation recognizing August 11, 2026 as 811 Day in Washington County, encouraging safe digging practices.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thanks for reminding. Item number 6, discussion and possible action on the approval pending Washington County Expo rental regulations contract. This morning, we have 3 of those. There is a CDL training in August and December 26th, and a graduation December 26th, and a quinceanera at the Event Center March 27th. Mr. Williams, you wanted to elaborate on the,
Yes, sir. I wanted to elaborate a little bit on this program in partnership with ANCOR. This is a new program being brought to our county in partnership with ANCOR, Prairie View A&M Extension Economic Development, Ms. Dr. Tina Henderson, and the City of Brenham as well. So the City of Brenham will be hosting the classroom component of this program, and we are holding the actual driver training component of this program.
this is the CDL training program.
This is CDL training program, and they're going to do this as a pilot program, and we're really excited to be able to be part of something to bring this needed training back to Washington County, as it has been gone for a while, and ANCOR, in agreement for using our parking lots, has agreed to sponsor a spot for a county employee to earn their CDL throughout the program. So, yeah,
Very
it's
good.
an exciting program.
And notice the two months on there. How long is it going to be running through that whole time period, or what?
Yes, sir. So we'll be running through that whole time till the end of the year, and then we will revisit the program at 2027,
Okay,
and then we'll bring back a new agreement.
thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I move to approve the pending Washington County Expo rental regulation contracts and give the judge permission to sign.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 7, discuss and possible act on approval of an order of public interest in the plat revision for Bluebonnet Ridge subdivision in the David Lawrence Survey A-0075, Precinct 2. Mr. Stoltz?
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
We do have a plat revision in front of you today. Now, keep in mind, this is not an addition to any additional lots. This is for Bluebonnet Ridge. What we're looking at is for marketability concerns. Lot 18 is currently 9.218 acres, and lot 19 is 3.516. They're looking to make some lot line adjustments in this particular subdivision for the rear here, where lot 18 will actually go to a 2-acre lot that you're seeing in front of you there. Lot 18A is what's being proposed. And then the 3.516 acres is actually going to be much larger, so it's 10.734 acres in the back. That's going to be a lot larger. Now, keep in mind the frontage is not changing whatsoever. The flag portion that's be going to the back, that is not being adjusted. It's just the overall acreage that's being modified for this one. No new lots. They meet all of our county requirements as well as state requirements. We have had this on our website for 30 days, as well as we've sent out all of the notifications for the revision proposal. We are recommending approval of this lot line adjustment going forward.
Thank you, Mr. Schultz. Let's see, where are we? There we go. I motion to approve an order of public interest in the plat revision for the Bluebonnet Ridge subdivision in the David Lawrence Survey, A-0075, Precinct 2.
I'll second that.
Motion's been made and seconded. And further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 8, discuss and possible act on the approval of a resolution and contract amendment to commit up to $21,535 towards the cost of an archaeological study in support of the CDBG MIT contract number 24065-133E991 through the execution of Amendment Number 1 to the Grant Administration Services between Washington County and Grant Works. Mr. Stoltz.
Yes, so this is for the Myersville project. This is a grant that we are working through with the General Land Office as well as the HUD, which is Housing and Urban Development for the federal government. So we've been working through all of this, and of course there's a lot of red tape that comes with it. One of the requirements of the grant is that this does have to be approved through several state agencies. We've been working with TechStop for quite a while, just because for the bridge mechanics, everything else has to be approved through them, and everything's looking good. One of the things that we were not expecting was we originally agreed that there would not be an archaeological component to this grant, as there is not anything directly within the right-of-way that would be procured or construction area for this project. That said, this was brought before the Texas Historical Commission for a review, and they did deem that we are required to do an archaeological study. There is a cemetery not terribly far away, the Thomas Cemetery, which is not within the boundary. That said, they deem it close enough that it is going to warrant an archaeological study. It's unfortunate, but at the same time, it's one of the things that you just have to do with the grants. Is there's a lot of extra steps and a lot of things that you have to do that you may not necessarily like. So we've been working with our grant administrator, as the environmental portion of the contract is with them. We've already done all of our environmental assessments. This is going to be an extension of that, which would be the archaeological. They've reached out to multiple companies that do archaeological studies, the first of which is Terracon. Terracon we've done work with in the past. Their proposal actually was $30,150 for this. The other one, which I have actually not had experience with myself personally, is Robert Kistner. That said, I've reached out to multiple associates that I've worked with previously, as well as our grant administrator, and they've all had very good experience. They are very qualified. They've been doing this for quite a long time. So we are recommending approval of the resolution, which would essentially add in the archaeological component, as well as get the ball moving back forward again with getting the archaeological done, so we can get this project under construction. Because I know you are frustrated and want this project to be done. I have been pulling my hair out. I've lost hair, as you can see, to get this project done, and it's a very well-worthy project, but federal funding has a lot of red tape.
5+ years.
I was gonna say, I remember starting this in 2021, shortly, like just the beginning stages prior to you coming on board with us, and I was hoping to see it get done before my term, but
With everything.
unfortunately.
I wanted this
tape.
project done 2 years ago.
yeah.
Completed, constructed. I wanted it done 2 years ago, but
Well, we appreciate your perseverance and
Yes.
staying with it. I know it's
Absolutely.
frustrating and so forth, but it's going to be a real worthwhile project.
we've worked through every hurdle that's been thrown at us, and more keep throwing, and we just keep working through them. It's an unfortunate, but at the same time, we're going to get it done.
Yeah.
It just, the red tape is time consuming and, of course,
But once it
expensive.
gets done, it's gonna be a major asset for the community, connecting those two areas.
100%. And keep in mind, this grant proposal is for $1.1 million.
Right.
We are expecting this construction project, as well as everything included with this, to be a little over 1.5. So there is going to be obviously some match with the county to be able to get this done. From the very beginning, that's been stated. We already are pretty good ways through our design, so we're still moving forward pretty heavily.
Very good.
I motion to approve the resolution and contract amendment to commit up to $21,535 towards the cost of an archaeological study in support of the CDBG MIT contract number 24-065-113-E911 through the execution of amendment number 1 to the Grant Administration Services between Washington County and Grant Works, Inc.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Stokes.
Leslie.
Item number 9, discussion and possible action on the acceptance of a $300 donation from Burton Friends and Neighbors, Inc. to the Washington County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Butler.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Good
morning.
Good morning. What we have today for acceptance is a monetary donation from their awesome community partners, the Burton Friends and Neighbors, in the form of $300 to the Washington County Sheriff's Office, earmarked for use by our Citizens on Patrol program.
Okay.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve. Oh. I was on the wrong. I make a motion to approve the acceptance of $300 donation from Burton Friends and Neighbors Incorporated to the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 10, discussion and possible action on the approval of official bond for Sheriff's Office Reserve Deputy Eric Mormel. Sheriff?
Yeah, good morning again. Yeah, for approval is a bond for Mr. Eric Marmel, who's here today. Eric, yeah, you come up here, please.
People get
Yeah,
a look
absolutely.
at you.
Good
Morning.
Eric comes to us from the city of Rosenberg. He has extensive experience in a multitude of different law enforcement aspects, most notably in criminal investigations. We are super excited that he has chosen to bring his skills and talents here to serve the citizens of Washington County and be a force multiplier in our ability as we continue to move forward to meet those challenges of a growing community. And we're super excited to have him on board, and we're asking for the bond to be approved for him.
I motion to approve the official bond for Sheriff's Office Reserve Deputy Eric Marmel.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Welcome.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Eric.
Welcome aboard. Item number 11, discussion and possible action to approve the appointment of David Blakey as a reserve deputy constable with the Washington County Precinct 1 Constable's Office.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Mr. Tully?
What we're looking at doing is bringing David on as a reserve. You know, as y'all know, he's got a wealth of knowledge in both civil, criminal side as well. Just with everything we have going on, when we have somebody that possibly out or another precinct that could need help, we like to bring him on so that we can kind of supplement some of this stuff, you know, possibly like Commissioner's Court or bailiff in our court system.
I make a motion to approve the appointment of David Blakey as a reserve deputy constable with the Washington County Precinct 1 Constable's Office.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
Motion 4-1. Motion carries. Item number 12, discussion and possible action on approval of the official bond for David Blakey, Reserve Deputy, Precinct 1 Constable. Precinct 1 Constable. Mr. Tommy?
This will be for his bond as a reserve deputy.
I make a motion on the approval of bond for David Blakey, Reserve Deputy, Precinct 1 Constable.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
4-1. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 13, discuss and possible act on the approval of an order of election to be held November 3rd, 2026, general election as recommended by the Texas Secretary of State. This is a order we must do to make sure that we are on the general election. So,
I make a motion to approve the order of election be held on November 3rd, 2026, general election as recommended by the Texas Secretary of State.
Second.
motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 14, discussion and possible action on the approval of Commissioners Court meeting minutes of July 2026. Mr. Prenzler?
Commissioner Hand sent me a few corrections this morning, and those have been made.
With those corrections, I make a motion to approve the Commissioners Court meeting minutes from July 2026.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 15, discussion and possible action on the approval of accounts payable. This morning we have $291,322.17.
I make a motion to approve accounts payable.
I'll second that.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 16.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We are adjourned.